Hello, hello, and this is Brian Keith. Welcome to my channel. I know it's been a while. I've been very busy at the home here, trying to get everything ready for the upcoming crap that's gonna tear us all apart and try to figure out ways to stay warm and to feed and just to make sure the home is ready. Today's little video is going to be on heat. Different items that you can use to heat yourself, your family. This is what I have set and ready that I will be using in my home if crap hits the fan and the power grid fails and I have no way to heat. This is one of the ones I've picked up on Facebook Marketplace. I actually paid about 40 or 50 bucks for this. Kerosene heater, 10,000 BTU unit. And this thing does provide a pretty good amount of heat. Now before I picked it up from an elderly gentleman. Nice guy. Said he only used it a few times, which I believe him. He still had the box to it and the original paperwork. So I got a pretty good deal off the guy. But this thing is safe to run inside. For those that don't know, most kerosene heaters you can run indoors. And if it's an issue, I would suggest also using a carbon monoxide detector. Just to be safe than sorry. Now if the levels start to become a little bit of an issue, all you gotta do is crack a window. Easy. Easy peasy. And it's actually in pretty good shape too for the age of this thing. The wick is great. It's been well taken care of and well managed. Let me see if I can pull this wick up. There we go. See if I can do this one-handed. There we go. Now you can see the inside in there where the wick is. Get to zoom in. For only being used a few times, there really isn't hardly any carbon buildup. So, this thing is already ready to rock and roll. Get it to sit right, because I don't want to smash the wick or screw it up. Oh, better not do that. I forgot, I still got the batteries in there. Don't really want to burn my wick up. Screw it up, because right now there's no fuel inside of it, so it's dry. There it is. Oh, yep, drop it down. Now that the wick's down, you can actually see the little thing in there. It's got batteries in there too, light. Still works too. Works great. Little fuel gauge where you put your kerosene in. And I've got about 4 or 5 jugs. Each jug's 2.5 gallons of kerosene, so should be able to get things going and the heat built up without a problem, at least in one good sized room. Here's the pumps I'll be using to help put in kerosene. This is a manual pump from Harbor Freight, and yes, it can pump flammable liquids, gasoline, kerosene. But you also have to have a backup. This one's never been opened. Little hand-operated siphon pump. So, always be ready. Always be ready. Now this, I just picked up the other day. Little pricey, but well worth it. This thing is pretty sweet. Now this you definitely can do indoors. Even the instructions, the box, it all says it. And I've already ran it inside already once just to test it out. Had my carbon monoxide detector nearby. Never went off. It was like 5 parts per million. Just 5, that's it. So this thing was hardly putting anything off. It's pretty nice. Let's see if we can get this thing fired up. Boom, little flame. Now whenever you do this and you get that flame, that pilot flame going, hold it down for 15 to 30 seconds. Because there's actually a little sensor in there, which is called a thermistor, or thermocouple, that senses the heat to tell it to stay on. Just like you would your hot water tank. Alright, I let go of it and it's still lit, so that's good. Check it out on low. Boom. Oh yeah, she's firing up. I won't keep the camera here too long because it's going to get nice and toasty. Yeah, I tried this thing out. Even on a low, this thing was heating up a room pretty nice. Pretty nice little buddy heaters. Yeah, I know a lot of people are having a hard time trying to find one right now, but if you can pick one up, dude, totally get it. There we go. You start to see the red glow. Let's crank this up on high. Oh yeah. That's pretty good heat right there. Now this is safe to have indoors, so like I said. Now make sure when you get these, make sure you have extra little tanks. Now I've also got a few 20 pounders also. And I do have a little device that you screw on the 20 pounder, turn the tank upside down, and I can refill these with my 20 pound tanks. So I don't plan on running out of propane that quickly. But it is a good investment that if you do get these, make sure of course you have your 20 pounders, or you can use a connection tube up there, have the hose, and then have a 20 pounder nearby. But be careful doing that, especially if that hose accidentally gets in front of that. Bad things can go terribly wrong, and then you won't have a house to be in, especially during the winter time. Oh, dogs are going crazy outside, of course. This is a pretty good little heater. Go ahead and turn out the pilot. Bam. There she blows. This tank that's in it right now only has like this small amount. That tank's already almost empty. So I'm not worried about that. I'll refill that thing. But these are fresh. And then I've got another set of 2. So I got 5 tanks. And then my 2 or 3 20 pounders. They're all filled up and ready to go. So there we go, people. Figure out ways to heat the inside of your home during a crunch of the power grid. You know, they're trying to kill us off one way or another. Allegedly trying to kill us off. Alright folks, I hope you liked this little video, and again I apologize I haven't put a video up in a couple weeks. So, give me a comment, tell me what you think. Give me a like, and if you don't like the video, then give it a thumb down. Either way, whatever makes you happy. Either way, thank you for watching, and take care guys.